friends, welcome to Madhuja. Are you confused about your child's weight gain? How much weight my child should gain? Depending on the geographical location where you are staying, you're literally confused. Is my child okay or to the feed that I'm giving to the baby? Let's get started. By the way, all of you, first of all, understand child's birth weight is very different baseline for us when we have to compare child's weight gain. And which are the factors which are responsible for child's weight gain? Let's understand in a lot more depth. First important thing, the way I told you all, birth weight is one of the responsible factor which will determine the further weight gain of the child. How do you mean by that? So if child is born at 3 kgs, the 5-month-old child is going to be 6 kgs. Whereas if the child is born 2.5 kgs, the child at 5 months is going to be only 5 kg. So what you will say, this child is 1 kg up and this child is 1 kg down. It's not about one child being up or one child being down. It's basically about at what birth weight that particular child was born. The first factor that determines child's weight gain is child's birth weight. Second, genetics. If your child belongs to the Asian origin, the very fact in the Asian origin, that means husband and wife both, or the mother and father both are from the Asian belonging, then the normal range of birth weight is 2.2 to 2.5 kg is also considered normal, though it's considered that the child is on a little lower side, but it's not considered like underweight or a premature child. Whereas as per international standards, around 2.8 to 3 kg child is considered as the normal range. If your child is born 2.4 kg, 2.5 kg, it might be considered as an underweight child. So if you both husband and wife are from the Asian origin, then whichever geographic location you set, still your parameter will be 2.2 to 2.5 kg, though the child is on the lower weight side, but child is considered to be normal on the weight. It's not considered as an underweight child. Number 3, depending on which week your child is born. Yes, even in India, the due date given is 48th week. Most of the Asian countries do follow that. Internationally, the child's delivery can happen anytime till 42nd week, or even in few countries till 43rd week. So if child is born in 36th week, it's considered as a premature child. Whereas in the country where I am staying, India, or most of the Asian countries, if child is born anytime post 35 weeks complete, child is considered to be a matured child. So, if your child is born in 36 weeks, child is not considered as premature. So, what is its connection with the weight gain of the child? A very simple connection. If your child is premature, then what doctors are going to consider is a corrective age. So, if your child was born at 48th week, what would have been weight? And from there, they will calculate when to introduce solid food, how do we go about child's routine checkup, and all of these things will keep roaming around in the circuit. So this is very important for all of you to understand that the geographical location, where do we stay and what is the normal range of the week at which the child is born is going to have a big time impact on your child. Number 4, what your child is having. Is your child being exclusively breastfeeded? Then the weight gain range is 150 to 200 per week first 3 months. If your child is born like and then formula feeded, then the range that is going to shift from like 200 gram to 350 gram per week as the child is growing. If your child is combination fed, half formula, half breastfeeding, then the range is somewhere probably 180 gram to 250 gram per week. So when I say look at that child is also 3 months, my child is also 3 months, that child was also born 3 kgs, my child was also born 3 kgs, but that child looks more chubbier. Possibility that child is on a formula milk and formula feeded kids are going to have a higher range of weight gain because it's a less effort drink, it's with bottle. Usually child will be considering it more. Most of the kids after having formula will sleep for a longer, so the weight gain is obviously a little more longer and the higher. Next factor, it's a very crucial and a very important factor that all of you have to consider, the genetic composition of breast milk. So you have a mother by name Shreya Shah who is talking to all of you in this particular video. So my particular breast milk composition is not filled with too much of fat, too much of protein. So my child was exclusively breastfeeded, but my child was hardly reached weight double when my child was 5 months old. Whereas I have personally seen many of the students in a personal consultation nationally, internationally, where child will reach double the birth weight probably by second month, by third month, and child is exclusively breastfeeded. Then what's the difference? One of the major differences, the composition of breast milk that a mother have, it's very different as per person to person, and it depends on her own genetics. So my mother probably had a thin milk and low fat and low protein, and probably I also had the same, irrespective of having a super healthy food, but it does make a difference. Next factor, the mental state of a mother. Sure, what kind of a difference is going to have on child's weight gain? Yes, it is going to have a big time difference on child's weight gain, because if mother is mentally stressed out, the entire stress and anxiety get transferred to the child, which increases the cortisol levels in child's body, which is nothing but a stress hormone. The stress hormone is not going to allow your child to distribute the right calories, the right amount of protein and fat across the body to the brain, to the stomach. In fact, sometimes you will observe that might be child will gain weight only around the stomach area or only around the vital organs, and whereas overall health of the child is not improving, child is more irritated, child is more anxious, child has got a lot of anxiety. Why you are able to observe all of these things? A very simple and important thing, the mother is very anxious about whatever has been happening around. Next very crucial and important factor is from Ayurveda. It's called as Abhyanga Snan. Abhyanga Snan is what kind of a bathing child is getting. Sure, bathing have an effect on the weight, 100%. So for all of you, like personally, we have a product called as Madhuja Baby Uttan, and it's been designed by our own Grantha, Puran, Vedas, and in the scriptures, the proper Uttan recipe has been written, which has been used by Madhuja, referring to those particular scriptures. And in scriptures, it's very clearly said that Abhyanga means a massage, full body massage with oil, then taking bath with Uttan, which is called Udvartan, and then basically giving a bath to child with a warm water. So what difference does it make? So basically this entire process of oil massage and Uttan is going to help your child with respect to relaxation, muscle growth, muscle elongation, muscle flexibility, and same is going to promote right weight gain. Even it's going to promote a right internal growth. So I'll need to understand that all of these factors are responsible when we consider child's weight gain and we compare child's weight gain. So once you understand all of these factors, you will be able to be a far more peaceful mother. So thank you so much all of you. This is Madhuja English the Indian way. We are bringing to you a lot of cultural practices that India has been practicing and is there in our roots, in our culture. And we've been sharing it on an English channel, on a Hindi channel, and on a Marathi channel. And thank you so much, all of you. In case there is any topic that comes to your mind and you feel that do make a detailed video on it in English, do let us know in comment box. We shall do it for you. I'm Shreya Shah, a childbirth educator, internationally certified lactation consultant, a master's in nutrition, and it's my passion to create happy families. So thank you so much for watching this. Do subscribe. Take care of yourself. Have a great time. Bye bye.